Hey everyone out there in internet land, this is Greg coming at you from Studio B in Dynamic Arts Musical Academy and Recording Studio, powered by Tascam. Alright, today is going to be a little bit different. This video covers something very, very important and very dear to me right now. We were going to do an overdubs video. We're just not ready for that yet because Devils County has decided to increase the project. Overdubs will come later. So today we're going to be covering something that a lot of artists are struggling with right now and having a hard time with, especially with COVID and all this 2020 stuff. Dealing with crippling self-doubt. A lot of creatives suffer from self-doubt. It can be extremely paralyzing. And there are days when I just literally want to give up, sell it all, and go live a simpler life and maybe go be a sandwich artist or something like that. Good evening. This is Francis Johannesson Entwistle coming at you from WXQP Studios, and we are covering the national musical debate with Mr. Goodell and Mr. Menton. As moderator, I am here to keep the chaos to a minimum. Gentlemen, please make sure that this is a clean debate, and without further ado, we are going to begin. So, the first debate topic, Tonewood. What are your stances and why?
So let me tell you what. Let me tell you the answer to this because I've been worried about it. I've been worried about it just like you've been worried about it. So I hired the best people, the most expensive people to look into this situation because I know that it matters. And that's what people like me do.
Yeah.
If we don't know something, we hire people that are smarter than us to do it. And so that's what's been going on. So I can say without any shadow of a doubt.
Is that how you passed high school?
Without a shadow of a doubt, the Tonewood is in fact definitely, most definitely
it's a lie. It's most definitely a lie. Tonewood is a lie. Everything he's been saying is a lie. This guy wants to kill the rainforest just so he can make your guitar out of babinga or ebony. When quite frankly, you can make a guitar out of balsa wood or concrete.
No.
And it'll sound the same.
No.
Sound the same.
No, my people, they have been doing extensive research. They have been tirelessly trying to get to the bottom of this problem.
You know what your people do? You people stand around all day drinking beer, throwing wood around, and at the end of the day, they say, "Hey man, look at this board. It's a nice board. Sounds good." Yeah, it's stupidity. Tonewood is a lie.
No, you know what? When you sit down on a piano bench and it goes thunk, that is tone.
Yeah.
That is tone. That is pure tone. And that's all the wood. That's all the wood. It's huge.
Some days are literally so bad that I literally wish that I had never picked up an instrument and never gone down this musical path at all.
All right, I think it's time we be moving on.
Our next topic of debate, gentlemen, is analog versus digital. Mr. Menton, please take the first response.
Yes, I'd like to start this one off. And one of the things that I want to be known for is progression as I run for. What are we running for?
Why are we here?
I don't know. Anyways, one of the things I want to be known for is progression. It's easier to record 48 tracks simultaneously on a board that's this big. No, even in your phone, you can record 48 tracks simultaneously.
No.
This guy thinks it's easy to record 48 tracks. Less than that, 24 tracks on a soundboard that's big as this room. You think that's easy? It's not easy.
No, this isn't about easy, and that's the thing. It's about being good and being right. It's about being right. And when my grandmama, she came over here from Italy, right?
Your grandma now.
No, and let me tell you something else.
A studio in your pocket.
When my
In
grandma...
your pocket.
Would you stop interrupting me? When my grandmama came over here from Italy,
Mr. Goodell.
everything was analog. Everything. And when my daddy had his studio, everything there was analog too. And let me tell you something.
That's 100 years ago, people.
You know what? Let me tell you something. This is what I'm going to do for you. By the end of the decade, every single studio in the world whether it's at Electric Ladyland or in your grandma's basement, is going to have a full analog setup.
That's the size of a bus.
They're going to have a full analog setup, and you know what else? You know what else?
He's old,
Digital.
people. This man is old. When this man coughs, you know what? It's dust. He coughs dust. That's how old he is.
You know what? Everybody's going to have analog, and digital's going to pay for it.
Yes. Sure. I'd like to see that.
You will. You will.
I wish that I was normal. And that was even before 2020. Now, 2020 has honestly, absolutely crushed me like a pack of Luckies. The only thing that I can do is keep pushing on and pressing on because I don't have an exit plan. I don't have a plan B. I have been doing music for my entire adult life professionally. And so I'm just going to stay the course. So here's a few tips for all of you out there to help you. Number 1 is to stay productive. Keep working. Sharpen your focus. Get that song done. Finish that mix. Learn that piece of music that you've been wanting to learn for ages and never gotten around to. Now is the time. It's imperative that we keep moving forward in a positive direction.
All right, and our third topic. Gentlemen, music theory. What is your platform? Mr. Menton, please take point.
As I've said before, I'm all for progression. And if we are to progress, then we need to be educated. There's people these days slashing away on G chords and C chords and calling it music, and we all know what that does to people.
That's a progression.
Yes, it is a progression of utter failure. We all know the punk community, everybody. We all know the punk community, and we know what that does to people.
You know, that's the thing. That's the thing. Well, who's going to pay for it? Who's going to pay for it?
Digital's going to pay for it.
No, so let me tell you what. You don't need theory. When you got a guitar, you got it. It's right there. You make a G. There's a G. There's the chord in there. You take off a finger, it's something else. That's theory, and you can work with that.
Are you saying you don't want people to be educated? Is that what you're saying?
No,
I would just like to know.
What I'm saying is that the education is there already. It's like a common core type of thing. Common core music is what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Now look. Now look at Jimi Hendrix. He didn't have any music theory, and look what happened to him, right? Look at Lane Staley. He didn't have any music theory. Look what happened to him. Hey, Kurt Cobain. Guess what? No music theory. Look how he's doing. Robert Johnson.
He's still living.
No music theory, right? And just a
the
little bit
devil.
of Crossroads.
The devil,
What?
huh? You heard it here first, folks. He is for the devil and no education. And frankly,
Oh, please.
honestly, all those people died at the age of 27.
Gentlemen, it wasn't because they had learned music theory. Gentlemen, and I got 2 words for you. The Beatles and Kiss.
That's 4 words. My point exactly. We need education. Next point.
You're the Yoko Ono of this whole thing.
Oh, yeah?
Dad ass killed the Beatles.
Oh,
Number 2, don't let the haters matter. Know the difference between criticism and jealousy and envy. There are a lot of armchair quarterbacks out there. Dude, I think the guy from Def Leppard could play better than that, and he's only got one arm.
yeah. You're right. I think they found some blood in Axl Rose's cocaine strain.
Dude, look at that guitar. What a piece of crap. I could do that.
Anybody could do that.
Oh, dude, look at that. Oh, my God. No, that's... I could do that so much better. I could do that so much better. Listen to that. Are you listening to what you're doing?
Does Axl Rose always have to be naked?
Pay attention. Look. It's not that hard. God. This is like watching college ball, I swear. Mm-hmm. Bunch of amateurs. I could dial in something better on a freaking crate.
The other guy doesn't even look like he's playing.
He probably isn't. Isn't it? Is he? Yeah, jeez. Do it!
Do it!
Do it! Get it!
Mm-hmm.
Get it!
Yeah.
Get it! Oh!
Sick. Get someone else on.
Yeah. The way to treat these people is directly go, do you have a better way? Show me how. Or shut the f*** up. Number 3, give yourself permission to be great. One of the things that has happened over the last few years is that pride and competence have been slowly transformed and perceived as narcissism and arrogance. Our 4th topic of debate this evening, Gibson guitars versus Epiphone guitars. Will somebody...
So let me tell you what I know. So I've got my people on this and what they can say.
The same people that throw boards around and drink beer?
They are. And you know what? I'm going to tell you this. Gibson guitars, they're American made. They're made by Americans. They're American made by Americans and American people. And I'll tell you what that means. That means that your money is staying in America. That's what that means. And my people, they can assure me, they have assured me, they will continue assuring me, because Gibson guitars, they're huge. The hugest guitars that have ever huged.
Yes, they are huge. And you're spending $3,000. That is $2,600 more than you would be paying for an Epiphone. Okay? That is almost just as good.
Almost
just as good.
Almost just as good.
Yes, that is correct.
They're made
as
of
an
mystery
Epiphone.
wood and Chinese pot metal.
$400. $400, and you can have your music heard. These musicians need to be heard. Tell me the percentage of people who live in poverty in America. Can you tell me that? I bet you don't even know.
I can have my people look
And neither
into.
do I.
I can tell let me talk to my guy right now,
Yeah,
and we'll find
okay,
out.
yeah.
Let me see.
No, you're
And
in
you
the
know
spot
what?
now.
The answer's going to be huge. The answer's going to be huge.
Yeah, the answer is going to be huge, and these people need to be heard. If we put an Epiphone in the hands of every single American boy and girl, we are giving them a way to express themselves, and you're standing in the way of that.
You're putting sweet and sour Les Pauls in everybody's hand. How does that make you feel as an American?
Well, so you want people to pay $3,000 just for a moderately better guitar that smells like candy? Yeah, that's what I thought.
They do smell nice.
They do. They smell really nice. But, however, the point remains. People need to be heard, and people don't need to spend that much money on a guitar. Thank you.
Lies. Nah. And what I'm saying about all this is that Gibson guitars, they're making a comeback, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge.
Huge, yes. You only say huge because you didn't hear it enough in the bedroom. Next point, please.
Lies.
Some days I need that confidence just to strap my boots on in the morning, just to get up, to come down to the studio. One truth is that the reason that we can do the things that we do is that we are actually good at it and better at it than others. It's okay to admit that because it's a truth, it's a reality. I might not be the best vocalist, I might not be the best guitarist, but I know that I am good at it. I might not be the best producer, I might not be the best mixer, but I know that I am good at it. There is always someone better, yes. But have pride in your accomplishments. Have pride in what you're doing. And take yourself seriously. And our final topic of the evening. Gentlemen, what is your stance on modern pop music?
Like I've stated before, I am all for progression. Music needs to evolve, and it's been evolving for a century. That's 200 years, mind you. And I don't understand why you can't seem to see that. And it will continue to evolve. I promise you.
Would you stop interrupting me? You know, this is the thing. Have you listened to Billboard lately? Have you heard the utter trash that people are listening to right now? Have you listened to? It doesn't take that much intelligence.
That is a breed.
Listen.
That is a breed of what you created when you thought the Bee Gees were cool.
They're still cool. And you know what? What about the Jets? What about Linda Ronstadt? What are you trying to say? You're stuttering all over yourself now.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is...
Okay.
What about some Bonnie Tyler?
Well, history does repeat itself, and it's proven to, and it may return.
Gentlemen, please.
The drug-addicted, suicidal men that dress like ladies and shit the bed that you seem to favor.
Like
may
Greta
return.
Van Fleet?
Yeah, like Greta Van Fleet.
Number 4, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Don't you dare give up. Don't. You will regret it your entire rest of your life. This is not a time for giving up. This is a time for persevering, pushing through, and knocking down those obstacles. I hope this video has been helpful to all of you out there. I know it's a hard time. We're all having a rough time with all of this stuff. I appreciate all our fans and followers that watch the Dynamic Arts channel. Thank you for your continued support. We love and appreciate every single one of you. With that, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And this is Greg from Dynamic Arts Musical Academy and Recording Studio, signing off.
History may be reborn.
Really?
Boo!